Welcome back, you beautiful people. It's time for more of this story. Chapter 10, Daitin Shun. Author's notes. People really need to stop accusing me of being a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. Evan Lauren isn't saying I ever had sex with her. And she knows I never did. So I don't know why she thinks she has enough evidence to accuse me of being a lesbian. Girl becomes a lesbian if she has sex with another girl. And I never did that. So I can't be a lesbian. Just fitting girls prettier than boys isn't enough because God made girls so much prettier than boys as a test to see if girls like me could resist to ergas and be strate and marry a guy anyway so we can go to heaven when we die. Wow. Alos, why do the homosexuals want to get married anyway? If you have two men who get married, who's going to cook and clean and take care of the children? If you have two women married, how are they going to get money? Probably from welfare because they're liberals. It doesn't even make sense. You're 15. Stop talking. Chapter 10, Daitin Shun. Me and Lucinia and Shulk got it out of Captain Futon's car and saw that Master Hanid and Captain Falikun were both very angry at us. How dare you steal my car, said Captain Falcon. We netted it to save Sarah, Lucana said. I don't care about Sarah, Captain Falcon said. That's why we didn't bother to bloody ask wanker, said Shulk. How did you even find out about this? I said. Weren't the otter Christians distract you? Otter Christians, not just regular Christians. Well, my finale smashed uses my car. So one of the matches, I got a smash ball, tried to use it, nothing happened. Said Cop and Falcon. And then he told me, and then he told me, and we went to Stigrag of Mishan and saw his car was gone, said Matterhemp. Oh no, we should have thought of that, said Lucena. No, you shouldn't have stealed the car in the first place, said Mustard Hand. Also, Sherlock, Lucenia, you two conquered France and Germany and nearly started World War III. But if they didn't, I would never have been Sav, and Lauren would rap me and make me lesbian, I said. I don't care. In fact, I think it might be good if you were a lesbian so you'd stop being intolerant. Said something shockingly intelligent by Master Haynes. You're so mean, I said. Well, now are going to punish them for stealing my car, said Captain Fappin to Master Hand. Of course, just like it did to other Christian who involved, said Master Hen. Oh no, please don't, said Shulk. Too lati, said Master Hands. I gave the other Christian smoshers 2-week Daitin Shun for what they did. But Shulk and Lucenia, what you did was much worse. And Sarah, I don't like you, so I'm giving you 2 months of Daitin Shun. I will walk you up every morning until you go to the Daitin Shun room, where you will have to stay until it's time to return to your room and go to sleep. Crazy Hen will bring you some fud, but not anything really good, and none of you will be able to fight any battles or leave the Manshan for any reason. But I need to save God and Jesus, I said. Satan have them captar. Well, too bad you have Daitin Shun, said Master Hanid. In fact, because you talk back so much, I'm not even going to let you leave the Daitin Shun room to sleep. You have to sleep there too. That's not fair. If you make Sarah stay there all night, you will have to make me do that too, said Lucenia. Me too, said Shulk. Fine! All 3 of you have to stay in Daitin Shun room for the whole 2 months, said Master Hanid. He laughed. The Garrig off the Manshan. Captain Felcan laughed at us and left too. How will I defeat Satan and Obomo now? I said. Don't worry, Lucenia, take my hand. We'll think of souping. Yes, we bloody will, said Shulk, and the 3 of us went to Daitin Shun room. This is a fucking story, guys. Chapter 11. Tadekos. Author's notes. So Shulk's game finally came in the mail, and now I'm really confused. First of all, it says Shulk was from a colony, but the colonies were what America was before Thomas Jefferson writ the Declaration of Indifference. And won the Revaluation War. So does that mean Shulk is American? Then why does it have British accent? Does all the men in this game take place during Revolutionary War? Guy from the beginning looked like Jesus, except his beard wasn't long, so maybe he was younger Jesus? But where's George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and the otter fondling farters? The fondling farters! Oh, God. Oh. And are the robots British people? How does Brighton have so many robots? Or was the beginning part supposed to be France and Indiana War since it take place early in the rest of the game? Why was Hulk Hogan fitting along said young Jesus? What? And the evil-looking guy who died in the beginning. I didn't think he was that old. I don't think this game is hysterically accurate. Anyway, even if he really is from America, Shulk has got to be British in the story, because it said he was. Also, he has the British accent. Anyway, I got into the cave because I have to get either salamanders or whatever, but the cow butt, this big Subpar, keeps coming out the ground and killing me. I have all three: Pepple, Shulk, Rain, and Fiona, but I still lost. I don't think Caterpillar is final boss because I didn't even see Metal False yet, but it's still way too haired. How do I win game? Stop playing to write this chapter because I'm frustrated confus. Chapter 11, the Decos. I was very angry and getting Daitin Shun because Mr. Han was so mean and a jerk. Me and Lieutenant and Shulk went to Daitin Shun Rome and sitted down in Charez. Math and the Robons and Link and Ick and Mario and Luigi and Peach and Zelda and Pet and Pelotina and Rosalina and Sonic were all there because they were the Smashers who helped Lieutenant and Shulk by distract Cape and Falcon. But they were allowed to live back to their ROMs at night. And also they only got 2 weeks of Daitin Shun as well. I'm sorry. Daitin Shun, well, me and Lieutenant Shulk got 2 months. Yeah, restate. This is terrible, I said. I know, said Lieutenant. We're sorry we failed you, said Suit Pink. Yeah, Captain Feckin found it out about the plane when my brother Mario and me were fetting him, said Luigi. It's okay, I said. It's all Mentor Haynes' fault that he's the one. Wait, he's the on who made unfair punishment. But I think I might have found a way to get off, said Shark. What? Called 2 of my friends who help us get out. Something eels you need to do, Sarah. Shulk said. What do I have to do? Remember when you had Evil Clone, but you absorbed her and take her for... Then you take her for homosexuality and turn her into a good straight clone? Said Shulk. Lunk and Mark told me about it. That's how I know, even though it wasn't there. But what you need to do is split from clone. What? Because I only have 2 friends and we need 3 people. 2 girls and a goy, said Shulk. Okay. So I consecrated really Hatter and focused on separate from evil Clone Sarah, who is now good Clone Sarah. Soon we were 2 different people again. Hey everyone, I'm back, said good Clone Sarah. Hi good Clone Sarah, said the crushed smashers into the room. Then suddenly a ladder was up to the windowsill, and Shulk opened window. Rain, Flora, I'm glad you could bloody make it, said Shulk. Then Rain and Flora from Xenoblade. It's a Xenoblade thing? I don't understand. Come into window. Except Raccoon was wearing a blonde wig, found dyed her hair blue. Course bloody made it, said Ryan. What's going on? Shaw called us, asked us to be bloody Decus, so you and Lieutenant and him could leave the bloody Dighton Shun. This was grate. So good Clon Sarah pretend to be me, and Fitota pretend to be Lucinia, and Ryan pretend to be Shock, and three of us could leave Dighton Shun. We knew we could go find God and Jisasu were being captured. What the fuck? Did we really just spend a whole chapter on that? Anyway, chapter 12. Trying to find Subspase. Author's notes. So to liberals trying to tell me that Shulk's game doesn't take place in America before Revolutionary War. If that's true, then why is Shulk's town called Colony, which is what Stats of America were called before free? That proves I'm right, ooh liberals. I just realized something about Shulk's game. It's one of those games that have to fight monsters who get stronger. Played them before. Final Fantasy Steven. Final Fantasy Steven was the first game that I ever on. I got it 10 years ago for my 5th birthday. But back then I could get Lauren to play boring parts where I have to fight a lot of Moonstars to get stronger. I can't do that now because Lauren is evil as Bond. Maybe I could play some nerd at school to fit Monstars in Xenoblade until I'm powerful enough to beat Cat Pillar. What the fuck? But to also find out some impotent news about the new Smat Brews gum. Apparently it's going to come out in Japan, thus Wakened. I wonder why it was coming out in Japan first, and after doing some research, found out the company makes video games that's in Japan. I guess Obomo's job killing anti-business stuff like Obabacar and high taxes and class warfare caused video game company to move to move to Japan. So if we had Republican president, we get new game nearly a month earlier. She didn't know Nintendo was in Japan. Chapter 12. Time finds Subspase. So me and Lucinia and Shulk lived on the ladder at the window of the Dighton Shun room and started to snack away from the Mansan. Where do we need to go? Said Shulk. I think I saw Satin on the other side of the porthole that Lauren and Katie escaped through into Subspase. I think we're right, said Lucinia. So how we get Subspase? I mean, Lucinia weren't here last time. We never been there, said Shulk. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Oh no, I don't remember how to get to Subspase, I said. That's a problem, said Shulk. Come on, maybe we can find some clues in the town near Manchun, said Lucinia. Good idea, I said. So we went away from the monsoon, and went to town nearby. Okay, I said when we got into town. Let's split up, search the anterior town. We can meet up a chick fella and 2 owers. Okay, so we splotted up and each went in different distraction. I went into mall and looked there. Couldn't find the porthole to Subspase. Did find a really nice red mini skirt that I bought and changed it into. Then after I searched the anterior mall and Lev and searched around the plazas in Tau. Avantuli, I look in a Drac alley. Suddenly I saw a meatball face tacking to the caterpillar that I can't beat in Xenoblade. You need to guard the bloody porthole to Subspase and make sure Sarah doesn't grow there, said Middelfat. Okay, said Cataprawler. And Middelfate flied away. I saw the subspace porthole was right behind the Caterpillar. There was no way through except to defeat it. I went into Chick-fil-A and waited to Lucinia and Shulk to get there. Didn't find a bloody anything, said Shulk. Me neither, said Lucinia. I found the porthole, but there's trouble. What is it? Lucinia tacked my hand and looked concerned. It's the caterpillar from Cave and Shulk's game. It's guarding the porthole. Oh no! We need to beat it. I know, but it's really strong. But We don't have a choice, said Sulk. So after we aided Sekwel, we went back to the caterpillar was. You'll never defeat me, said Caterpillar. Die, stupid caterpillar, I said. I got my gun and shot it over and over. Just firing bullets out of my ass. Once I was out of ballets, I got it a different gun and kept shotting the caterpillar. And I pulled some groinades. Groinades. And throw them. Then I got it a rocket launcher. A rocket launcher. And shot some rockets. When the smoke cleared, Catrapal was dead. So me, Lieutenant and Shulk entered porthole to Subspace. Next chapter. Chapter 13. Satin's Trap. Author's notes. So I went into school to get a nerd to make me strong enough to beat Caterpillar and Xenoblad. It's always scary to approach Nerd Tail at lunch because Lauren sat with them, but she always gets up and walks away when I show up. Probably she's trying to snack around cafeteria, wrap me while my guard's done, but I never let my guard dawn. I can't believe she actually thinks like this. Speaking of Lauren, she started to attack after the nerds she hangs out with. Like, she used to wear contacts, but she stopped and she wears glasses now. All her clothes aren't Bet's designer clothes anymore. And then she's still really pretty and even... What? And... In fact, Evan, her glasses are pretty and look great on her, but she's evil lesbian and I'm straight, so we can't be friends. I don't like her anymore, but sometimes I think she's really beautiful, but we can't be friends. Becky, of all people, agreed to help me beat the Caterpillar as long as I bought 3DS for her younger siblings because her family is poor. Probably because her parents are lazy and dumb and don't have money. So they have to share one 3DS. Also, she wants money to buy 4 copies of Tenno Smash Bros. Game when it comes out for each her siblings, because she got money to pre-order for her birthday. Only on game for her birthday. Her parents must be really lazy to be that poor. I don't know what Becky herself will get from the sins. Everything will go to her Yubler siblings, but I guess she's stupid liberal and doesn't matter. I didn't agree at Fritz, but then she said she would also give me past Evil Lizard farther in cave, as that isn't as powerful as Caterpillar, but still pretty strong. So I agreed to do this, and right after I'm done writing chapter, I'll walk to store and buy 4 3DSs. Wow. Satin's trope. The real life stories in this are just, I think, my favorite part. Me and Lucana and Shulk went into Subspace, and suddenly we were attacked by Subspace stuff. We were expecting this because we've been close to Satan and his minions, and we would be guarding him. Not guarding, garden. Satan grows lovely peaches. We defeated the boogies and go farther into subspace. We're in subspace. Do you think Satan is? Said Shulk. There's a room that you can see from a TV screen in the Mishan, and that's where Satan likes to hold meetings of all his evil flowers. So I think he might be there. Sounds like it might be best place to look, said Lucana. Must be where Satan's keeping God and Jesus Kapoor. So we fought it through more subspas and denims from hell. Denims from hell. And even some angles that were wrapped into being gay when Satan conquered heaven. The fits were hard, but we won them all. And we got in closer to the room where we thought Satan would be enemas. Got tougher and tougher. The enemas got tougher, so we knew it had to be right place. We had trod Rome and saw Satan was there, but God and Jesus weren't. Hello, Sarah. I knew you would come, he said. Where are God and Jesus? They're not here, said Satan. We come here for nothing, said Shulk. No, we can at least kill Satan, I said. I got it on a gun and shot. Satan but the ballet bounced right off him with a matol sound. This wasn't the real Stan at all. It was a robot sateen. Now oo know the truth. I'm not real satin. I am Robat, said Robot Satin. And des was a tarp, because the real Statine knowed ood come her. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind us. Lauren and Katie emerged from Draconus. We didn't rapu in Britain, but we'll rapu now, Sarah, said Lauren. No, please don't, I said. Too lot. We'll rapu and Lucania and two will have lesbian ogre. Lesbian ogre, said Katy, but it was hard to hear because her nose was so big she had to stand far away. What about me, said Shulk. We'll caparoo until we bring gay guy here to rapu, said Robot Satine. Oh no, we need get away, I said. Can't. Doors are locked, said Lauren. But the Monsanto can kill robots, said Shulk. Speaking of that, how can Shulk use tornado in his game? Says only the guy who looks like Jesus but is really named Dungbin or something can use the Mongolio. I have no idea what that sentence means. So Shulk runned at Robot Satan and slizzed him in half with the monitor. Ha! But it can't kill humans, said Lauren. But my sword can, said Lucania, and she runned at Lauren, tried to kill her, but Lauren dogged Lucania's attacks, and then Kaylee knocked Lucania to the ground with her noses, and then Lauren and Katie started taking Lucania's cloths off. Lucania, no! Hurry, Sarah, we need to run away, Lucania said. It's too latte for me. I'm gonna be rap. This fucking story. But then it'll be evil lesbian, I said. I won't let that happen. Or my friend, if you try to save me, who will be rap too. Or my breast friend in Mishan. We can't be friends anymore if you lesbian. And also, will be evil and work for Satan and go to hell. I said, if you try to save me, all that will happen is who will be rap too. It's too lot for me. Shulk, the Minotaur can cute through doors, right? Right. Then noke Sarah on Coon's shoes and take her out of here. Okay. Before I could do anything, Shulk noked me on Coon's shoes. And when I waked up, me and Shulk had got it away and we're in a field. Why did you do that? We could have saved Lucana. No, we cold ant. The Moonhorse can't hirt humans and oozed all of our ballets. Expect on when fought Caterpillar and us lats at Robot Stan. Robot Stan. Putin. That means Lucana's a lesbian now. Right. She'll try to rapu if we see her again. But we were friends. It doesn't matter. Lesbans are evil and want to make more lesbans by rapping strate girls. That's all they like to do, except shop at Home Depot. I forgot about Home Depot. I know this was true, but it's really sad that me and Lucana couldn't be friends anymore. This is all her fault. Smack Shulk in the fosse. If oo didn't nuke me in Coon's shoes, I could have found some way to bet Lauren and Katie and save Lucana before she was rap. I runned away crying. Sarah! Watty! Shouted Shulk, and he runned after me. So I started running faster. Son, I was back at Mancine, and Lucana was waiting by the ladder. I was scared. Come on, Sarah, Lucana, we need to go back to Dighton Shun before Master Hannid realized we're gone. But aren't oo a lesbian now? Yes, I'm a lesbian now. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life, she said, but I can't rapu right now. There's Christ and Smashers waiting up on the ROM, and if you scrim, it might come Savu. Why don't oo want Master Haynes to know we escape? I'm still very confused. If Lucana was lesbian now, why would she help me? Simple. Maybe lesbian now. We still have the same ROM and mansion. Master Haynes found out about our escape. Might make Dighton Shun longer. If we're in Dighton Shun over, I have to go back to room. Then I'll rapu. And I can't see why I want Master Han to make Dighton Shun longer. Kinda started laughing evilly, but I had no choose. I cold ant let Mustard Hands know about our askip. so I had to climb the ladder after the Connor. Shot caught up a little Latar, and then we're back in Dyson Shun. Rhine, Fiora, and Gudclon Sarah Lev. Then I start crying again. Oh, the drama. Oh, the terrible spelling. What will happen? I don't know, but thanks for watching, everybody. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. I have a Patreon. That's cool, too. Okay, I'm going to read some more of this, then I'm going to bed. It's really fucking late. Bye.